Hey guys, we're just enjoying, watch this truck right here. We're just enjoying our Sunday. I have the day off. My husband has to go to work tonight at 7:30, but we were just hungry. He was sleeping because, you know, he gets off at 4:30 in the morning, so he was sleeping in. I had the day off, but I stayed up to like 2, editing video, talking on the phone or whatever to my friend after she got home from work for a few hours, and I'm just over here hungry. Like, it's kind of, in the room it was really hot in our room, but out here it's really cold. So I made sure I grabbed my sweater, but we're on our way to go get some ribs because your sister is hungry. And we're gonna eat some ribs. They have some really good ribs. We usually get ribs, macaroni and cheese, and they have pork and beans. And it's not like your regular pork and beans you get at the store in the can. They're like pork and beans where it's like refried beans with real pork in it. It's like literally they make their own pork and beans, so it's pretty good. So we're gonna go eat that. It's a pretty good price too. It's like $10 for the whole meal, plus you get a bag of chips, and then they have drinks for like $1. Plus there's a store, like they're in the caddy corner, and there's a store right there, so if they have something we don't want to drink there, we can just walk over to the store and buy a drink. But yeah, I have the day off. I'm trying to figure out, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, I have Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays off. My best friend actually said she was thinking about going karaokeing tonight with one of her friends, and she invited me to go with her. So I'm actually waiting for her to call me. She gets off of work soon, so I don't know if she's still going or not. I guess I'll see if she's still going, and if she said yeah, then I'll go hang out with them, do a little, I don't know if I'm gonna get up there. I gotta figure out like the way. I haven't been to a karaoke place, like, so I don't know if you can see the words, because I don't want to forget a word trying to sing, you know. So I guess I'll see if I get up there or not. But it's like you write your name on a list, and she said they give you free drinks if you sing. They give you free drinks. That's what Marcia said. So I'm not a drinker. I'm an occasional drinker. So if I did get a free drink, I would get only like one little drink. I can't stand the taste of alcohol. I actually tried drinking before one time, and I hated it. I was like, man, I don't know how people get drunk like this. I didn't like it. Didn't like the feeling of, I felt like I was out of it. I was with my brothers and my cousin when I came home. We went to like this guy, one of their friends' party a couple years ago, and I had too much to drink on an empty stomach, which was dumb, and I just felt like I was just out of it. I was like, you know what? Drinking's not for me. I'm an occasional drinker. I'll have something here and there. You know, I like fruity drinks. But my favorite drinks are the Smirnoffs, even though they're like Kool-Aid, really. I like those are the best.
Hey, let's talk about the situation that we are in right now. You know, we're living it with my sister, right? And it's like really hard because we have this little room that's probably like 300 square feet with all these boxes that came from our apartment. That was like, you know, a 2-bedroom. And, you know, like, man, it's really tough, you know, if you guys want to, you know, try to move out. And while I do, I got my signal light on. Don't go.
You want to tell them?
Yeah.
So the reason why we're living with my sister-in-law is we were living in Oceanside, which is I'm from San Diego. My husband's he was born in Victorville, California, but he grew up in Reno, Nevada, and he grew up in Stockton, California. So we were living in Oceanside, me and him. When I met him, when I first met him, the first time I met him, he was out here for a little bit, and then he ended up moving to Oceanside with roommates, and he was working on Camp Pendleton base. So when we started dating, he was still living in Oceanside with his roommates, and I was living in San Diego with my parents, and we ended up falling for each other. We got married. Well, we moved in with each other, and then 2 weeks later we got married. We got engaged, married 2 weeks. Okay. It moved in together in 2 weeks, like boom, boom, boom. So we were living in a studio apartment, And we were doing, I mean, I didn't have the best job when we first moved in. So I quit that and I got a home care job. And it's been good. It was good ever since. And we were just living in the studio, but we needed more space. And his sister, his little sister, who her and my brother were dating, because they were the same age as each other, she moved in with us because of some issues. And she moved in with us. We needed more space because we didn't have like a door on our room. We didn't have like a room with a door. We had like some blinds to block the living room from the little bedroom area. But our bathroom was like right, it was just not any privacy for her or us. So we decided, okay, we're going to move into a 2-bedroom, which was more than we could afford by ourselves. But since she was working, she started working at the agency I worked at. Okay, boom. She started making just as much as I did. So we decided, okay, let's look for a 2-bedroom. My little brother was in Job Corps, so he wasn't going to live with us at first. So it was going to be 3 of us splitting rent. Our rent was like, how much did our rent pay? 16? Yeah, it was like $1,600 for rent. And we split that 3 ways. Okay. So we were doing that at first. We found a new apartment. It was beautiful. They had 3 different like corners of buildings. There was so many apartments there. Beautiful. They had a little computer area. They had a gym. They had 4 pools and 3 jacuzzis. It was just beautiful. But it was expensive if you try to live, you know, with just 2 of us. So 3 of us was all living there. Okay. Then my brother moves in, and me and my sister-in-law, like, our hours, because we were working for the same client eventually. Our hours got cut because our client and his wife ended up moving down here to San Diego to a facility because she needed to and he needed to also. So then they didn't have any other work for us, so our hours got cut. So it got hard for us to be able to pay our apartment. Before, we were doing nothing, no problem. My little brother moves in and he was helping, but it still wasn't enough because it just wasn't enough. So eventually we had to move up out of there because it was just getting too much. We broke our lease and we were looking for other apartments, but because me and my husband were still trying to build our credit, our credit wasn't the best, we couldn't find an apartment because everybody wants you to have 600 credit now. We have Credit Karma, so we've been fixing our credit's getting up there, So we're now living with one of his older sisters down here in San Diego, and like everything we had in that 2-bedroom, besides the things we sold and the things that my sister-in-law and my brother had, is in that 1-bedroom. So we've just been working on our credit, and we got everything off our credit except for the only thing on there is going to be our car. But besides that, things that we had owed in the past, we've taken care of all of it. We have 1 payment left on the 4th to pay off my husband's credit card, and we'll be done with everything that was on our credit so we can move out. And I'm ready to be in our own place again. Like, we decided, since all other things we tried to do weren't working, we said, okay, we'll go live with your sister for a little bit to, fix our credit, save up some money, and move out. So we've been there since May. It's now November, about to be December. And I'm ready to be in our own place again because, we're in one little room, and we have nephews there. They always want to play with my husband, so they're always beating on the door like they the police, like loud when we're trying to sleep, because we work the night shift, They're beating on the door because they want to see, hey, what y'all doing in there? Let's play. And it's like, I just want to be able to go home, sleep uninterrupted, without somebody beating on the door, and I want to be able to walk freely throughout my house, like in anything I want to wear. But obviously when you live with somebody and there's a male there's 2 males there besides the kids, you can't just walk around in some, I'm respectful. I'm not gonna walk around no booty shorts. I don't have booty shorts anywhere, but if I did have pajamas, where they were short shorts, I wouldn't feel comfortable. That's not respectful of somebody else's home. So we rent a room from her right now, from them. So we're really working on, we're about to move out. Because I'm ready to get back in our own place again, out here in San Diego this time. And we're looking, now that we got our credit all the way almost together. We're
almost
looking
about
into
700.
yeah, looking to buying a home. My husband, 2 of his scores shot up to 6 something. So since we've been working on our credit, one of my scores shot up to 6 something. So we just been working on it, and like I'm happy that we're getting it together. Have great paying jobs. I'm with another agency now, but I work with a lady who is really nice. Her family's really nice. And I've been with her for a few months. And I have a great paying job. He has a great paying job. He's been at his job. He just transferred down here to San Diego by the, by Mexico area. And we're about to get a place out here. Just the 2 of us. We decided we're no longer going to, we're not going to do that roommating thing anymore because it doesn't work. Especially when you live with family, It's hard when you live with family because just sometimes when you live together with family, it just doesn't work out. But we're doing good. Just 2 of us. We're gonna be saving up and looking for a place, and I'm ready to get back out there in our own place again. It's gonna be great, and I can't wait to home cook food again. It's hard to cook, when people have their own food in their kitchen, and their refrigerator's full of food for their own family. It's hard for you to have any space to put food in there. And I want to get back to home cooked food. I get tired of fast food after a while. I'd be like, when Thanksgiving came around, like, oh, it felt so good to have home cooked food. Like, that was so good. Christmas, gonna have home cooked food. Like, it was just so good, not a burger, tacos. Like, after a while, you get tired of it. So this barbecue is gonna be good because they hand make it, and you can actually see them cooking some stuff. So I'm just excited, and I'm excited that we're getting our YouTube channel started. Memories that we can look back at. I've been saying for a while I've been had the channel. I just didn't get it started. It's hard to get started when you don't have any idea how to do the editing, but I'm learning. I have Adobe Premiere Pro, so I'm learning how to use that. I'm just learning. We need a better camera. We have the Sony CyberShot 16.1 megapixels. We got that. My husband actually, his job, when he worked on Camp Pendleton, they did barbecues every year. And he actually won a Nintendo 3DS, but his other coworker, she had kids, and she asked my husband, hey, can I trade you for the camera for your DS? So he gave her the DS for her kids, and she gave us this camera. So it works really great for pictures. It's not the best for videos. So we are actually going to invest in a nice camera. So if our video quality isn't the best, sorry about that, but it's going to get better, and we're just going to, grow our channel and grow ourselves as individuals, build our family, children, everything. It's just going to be great. A new place with just the 2 of us this time. Because, it's hard to live with roommates, but especially when they're your family, you don't want to be like arguing with family and having issues with your family with, if you say something to them, about not cleaning or something, because you like to have a clean home. It's just difficult with anybody. So we'll be in our own place again. We'll be cleaning our own place. It's just going to be a blessing from the Lord. So
Right.
So you want to say anything, honey?
The camera? I just want to say that if you guys have a dream, because I really want to preach about having a dream, and I really came from nothing. I was homeless, illiterate, I couldn't read or write, and I'm really driven on building my own company. So just don't stop. Don't people might tell you that your dreams will never happen, and I'm telling you that if you just keep trying and stay in there, stay persistent, your dreams are possible. So yeah, and My product should be coming, you know, in every Walmart, CVS pretty soon. So I love you guys to support that. So yeah. All right. See you guys later.
So about my husband, talk about he was illiterate and stuff. I think I'm gonna make a separate video so he can tell you guys. He has dyslexia, by the way, and dyslexia a few years ago when he was growing up, teachers just thought kids were lazy. You know, they just thought kids was lazy and weren't about nothing. So when he was actually growing up, you know, his teachers thought he was just acting out. And he actually had a teacher tell him that he wasn't going to be nothing in life but a thug, a teacher. And this is when he lived in Reno, Nevada, you know. And so he got made fun of. He's going to make a separate video, and he can just tell you guys about all the things he's done since then, graduating, learning to read. He's been in the newspaper 3 times. So I'll make a separate video, and he can, you know, just tell you guys how he felt growing up, you know, with people about having dyslexia and just how he felt. And I'm just going to have a separate video for that. So I'll have him make that separately another time soon. But we'll see you guys later. We're going to go get this barbecue now because I'm hungry. But just thank you guys for supporting us. So if you could just like, subscribe to our video, thumbs up. And just tell your friends or whatever. We're just a couple, you know, trying to grow, you know, within each other. We're 27 years old, so, you know, we're in our late 20s. We're going to be 28, even though we're looking young, you know, because of good genes and just taking care of ourselves. But, you know, our future is bright, and we're just doing positive things, and we just love being around positive people. And so, you know, God has truly blessed us to do a lot of things in life. And, you know, we're doing great. Like, we've been married now for 4 years. Our anniversary was actually on Thanksgiving. I didn't record anything on Thanksgiving, so I don't have a video for that. But our anniversary this year was on Thanksgiving, so we had to work. So we're going to celebrate it another time. I'm going to speak this into existence right now. We actually want to plan to go to Hawaii because we didn't do anything for our honeymoon. Like, we went back to our house after we had our like reception at my uncle's house. We were so tired because we were up since about 4 or 5 in the morning that day getting all ready that literally we went back to the house and went to sleep. We didn't get no hotel room. We went to our house and we were everything. We were knocked out. We were so tired that we didn't do anything. So we didn't have a honeymoon. But the cool thing is we got married at the same chapel. My parents got married at about 24, 25 years. I think it's been about 23 years now they've been married. 24. About 23, 24 years ago by the same guy. So that was really cool. But it was a great, blessed day. But we're going to go now because this guy over here is being loud with his truck. But we're gonna go eat, and we may be back later. But I do plan to make a video of Dominique talking about his dyslexia and all the positive things that have happened through it. And you know, he always wondered why me. But like I told him, the Lord bless you with this for a reason, you know. So he's done a lot of things, been in the newspaper, you know, for literacy. He's just done a lot of great things with his dyslexia, magazines. So, you know, just even though he was like, why me? You know, you never know. So, thank you guys, and we'll see you later. Hey guys. So, we got our barbecue sauce. We got our barbecue. I just want to show you. Sorry, it was dark for a second there. Just want to show you our food. So, there's our half a slab of ribs. And we have 2 barbecue sauces. So, that's one. And here's the other one that we need to put on there. That's for the ribs. And then over here, see, now you can, even though the beans look kind of weird, it's because they put real pieces of shredded pork in there with the beans. So it's like refried beans with like barbecue sauce and shredded pork and then macaroni and cheese. So this is our food we're about to grub on. This is our lunch. I'm ready to eat. But I just wanted to show you guys our food. and it came with you get to pick a little bag of chips. So I got the barbecue, and then we went, there's a store there in the parking lot. I went and got 2 green apple Gatorades. So we're gonna enjoy our lunch, and we're actually sitting at the park here. The park is right up the street from there, so it's a pretty huge park. We're sitting in the car though because it's freezing outside, and I have a sweater on, but my husband, he forgot his sweater at the house. So we're just gonna enjoy our lunch and talk a little bit amongst each other, and we'll catch you later. Wanna say bye, baby?
Alright, you guys, have a good one, and we'll be seeing you guys later.
Alright.
Don't you know that I rep that? Why you got to let that boy in the building? Don't you know that he about to kill him? Don't you know that he about to hurt y'all feelings?